2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I gotta say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast, but boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. They're off and running. Let's see what today's round produces. Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Did she take enough club here? Don't think so.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. If she makes this, it'll be a good par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Let's head to the second hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Rich, and your thoughts on the tee shot?
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This would be a great up and down. Could it be? Sitting at 1 over for the event. Rich, I can see your eyes light up when you got on the tee here at 3. You love this tee shot.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
It might be ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Rich, we're here at the 4th hole, the first par 3 on the course.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, nice stroke. Good speed too. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Now 4 back after that hole. Rich standing on the 5th tee. No real sight lines. Just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Okay, out of the sand. Not sure if it's going to be enough, though.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. It's got a chance. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
Well, the visuals on this 6th tee, that really presents most of the challenge here.
Yeah, the 3 bunkers down the left side see a lot of action. Your eyes are just drawn to it, but only the bigger players, the longest players of the game, are able to fly those bunkers.
Time to play from the bunker. She got it, but I'm not sure if she got all of it. Sitting at 1 under. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Let's try and make this one. And only drop the 1 shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The second par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
And this from the green side rough. Wow. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
Short shaving is the order of the day at TPC Scottsdale. It looks like we've got another one here on the dogleg left par 4/8.
I'm going to say more bunker avoidance is necessary here, Luke. Those two down the left-hand side, you want no part of them. They are nasty.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's just inside the range. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Joel Damon is our current leader as we move on to the next hole. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Oh, she's got to like that. That could have gone in the sand, and now on the surface. This one's for birdie. And that will take them to 1 under for the event. Okay, we've started the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale, and the eyes light up.
The longer hitters, they're probably going to pull driver out. The shorter hitters, like you and I, we're going to take a 3-wood and lay it out to the left. Be safe about this, Luke.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is for par.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Sadly, this one will make a splash. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Setting up miles from the hole. That's disappointing. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
And after that, they'll drop to 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is not as popular as the 16th in terms of par 3s, but it still presents a test, doesn't it?
It's still fraught with dangers. Deep bunkers left. If you hit it too long and too far on the right-hand side, obviously you're coming in the water. This is a hole you just want to find the left front portion of the green, 2-putt, and go away.
John, what's she looking at for this putt?
I'm going to go with 34 feet or so to the cup.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Well, this is a bold play. She looks like she's going for the green here.
Well, that's a good-looking recovery shot, that one. They should be able to save par from there.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sightline than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 5 shots off the pace. Not the result they were after there. They're in the bunker. But a chance to get up and down. That one is up, but not close enough to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Unfortunately, she dropped a bit there in the standings. Well, the tee shot at 15 feels very similar to the one at 11. Very confronting with all that water down the left.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
Sitting at 1 over. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Okay, Rich, we've stepped into the Coliseum, and I feel like I want to have Welcome to the Jungle playing in my ears from Guns N' Roses.
You know what? I'd do Thunderstruck. I'd get everybody fired up. I'd have that guitar riff going, you know, and just listening to these people just lose their minds. Just Thunderstruck right here. This is awesome. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been more nervous on a par 3 in my life. Even from, you know, short range, 8 irons, 9 irons mostly, just because you know you're going to get booed by 20,000 folks that really just are waiting to let you have it.
Can she make her par on this one? And down it goes. Well, when I get to the 17th tee, Rich, I always think of Andrew McGee, who made a 1 here. But you'd take a 2 or 3.
Listen, I'm going to take anything that's not a 5 or a 6, because you can seriously do some damage here if you're not on top of your game. This is a great hole.
Well, I don't think they're going to be too happy about that. It is on the green, but it's a long way from the hole. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Oh, man, this is tough. It's a double breaker that goes right and then comes back left.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
These par putts, they keep around going.
Now 5 strokes behind. Well, we've come to the last here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other 2 up there. This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
I don't mind the look of this. And that's all she wrote. Down and done for the day at 1 under for the tournament. Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not a stellar performance at all this week by any stretch of the imagination, Luke. Hopefully they found some positives in their game this week to take it on to the next event.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Second shot here on the first. Well, we'll see what happens, but you love the aggressive style here with driver. On the green in two. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
John, what do they face here with this putt?
This is long, fellas. This is 45 feet long to be exact.
That one just rolls by. Let's see if they can put a circle on the scorecard. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and she is in a tie for second place. Teeing off on the par 4 second. That is a massive drive. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Looking at this one, Andrew, it's down breeze.
That is great contact out of the rough. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. That is not what they were looking for. I don't think there's enough on this one. Now from the green side bunker. They've got this putt for par. Eight feet left to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Oh, I thought that was going down. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Now let's go out to the par 3 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
You really got to hit the green there. Oh, that looked good. Needs this putt to save par.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And it drops. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Going with the hybrid. What a shot.
almost went in the bucket. This is a par putt. They're currently in a share of 6th place on the leaderboard.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Gonna really have to hit this one. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, so this one, it should move left and then come back to the right-hand side.
That's a good-looking stroke right there.
Looking good.
This has a chance, and it drops in. As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. Over to number 8, it's a par 4. This will play nicely. This is her 3rd. 3 shots off the lead. Needs this putt to save par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a 1-shot lead. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
Trying to save a par here.
Wow. The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. Okay, John, what can you tell us about the lie in the bunker?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
This putt for par. And that putt goes. What a great bounce back on this hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
So standing over this one from the second cut. This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And with that par, she'll remain at even overall. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That's disappointing.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That came off the blade pretty nicely.
All right, getting better.
Wow, what a putt.
Now 4 back after that hole.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
That's well played. Pin high.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And it's Xander Schauffele in top spot as we move to the next.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right. Just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, it's obviously moving to the left-hand side, but they've got to make sure they hit it as well because it's up the hill.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. Short putt goes in for par.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Out of 16, it's a par 3.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Here's a putt to get into a share of second place.
Must make good opportunity with 2 to play.
In between holes, we show you that she is in second place, right behind Xander Schauffele.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Okay, that'll play. Moving on up, we've got a story brewing here.
Yes, we do. This player's just outside the top 5, looking for more.
These are the shots you practice. The greenside bunker trying to get up and down.
Yes, the moment. It always gets to you, doesn't it? It's a difficult thing sometimes to handle, the moment.
As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Tremendous job on the approach shot. They're going to like that one. They've got this putt to move into a tie for first place. Oh, they were walking after that one. This putt from 5 feet. Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. And that will do it. The round ends with a bogey. And Rich, a valiant effort, but the comeback comes up short.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me at the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. The crowd is up for it this week, I can tell you that. Glad to have you with us as we kick off the next event right here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Henny, how's that lie down there?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good shot there. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like it'll start straight and then break a little to the right.
The second hole at player Sayona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dog leg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
They've chosen to club down from here.
Thing of beauty right there, a thing of beauty.
Well, how good's that for the eagle? And that puts her in first place. The third hole at Playa Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
An 18-footer for her, guys.
Oh, that's a good line.
Can get it really close.
Yes, sir. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The fourth hole at Playa Sayona is a short par 4, but there's so many different ways it could go wrong for you.
Longer hitters in the game are certainly going to be tempted to go ahead and give her a whirl, but there's a lot of trouble both left and right with water and bunkers. So lay up just a little bit shy of this green, have just a short wedge for your second, but you got to be spot on. This green has got all kinds of movement to it.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. What touch, made it.
Nicely done. Great chip.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, the fifth hole at Playa Sayona is every bit of a par 4 as you're ever going to see.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee, water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Well, I don't mind this par putt. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. Well, the 6th tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our leader has built a 3-shot bar for here as we head over to the next. And as we get to the 7th at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Yeah, that one will play. Good look at birdie here. This is a good chance. And it drops for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
All right, that's going to move them to 7 under for the event. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. And he's down there. You got a read?
They've got a downhill right to lefter on their hands here, guys.
Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely. Oh, you beauty. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Sayona is another picturesque par 4.
Just waist area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
She's standing over her second shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And Rich, this is some pretty impressive golf by them. They're out in front as we make the turn.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Sitting at 8 under. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this one is for her par. She's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
A birdie putt awaits.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
4 feet to the cup.
This one is for par.
Holding steady in first place after that one. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
That one almost went in the hole. I hope she makes this one because it's for par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. On the 13th tee at Playa Sayona, Rich, this short par 4 at 305 yards is gettable, but you can't hit it an inch to the right.
Oh, this is a doozy of a hole. 305 yards, but are you brave enough to take it on? Ooh, you have to be awfully sure of yourself. Lay it up down to the left-hand side and just hit a pitch-and run second shot to find this tiny green located at the water's edge.
1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. That's nicely done. Oh, almost went in. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
A double bogey putt in front of them.
And that putt'll drop. Well done.
Currently 6 under for the event.
The 14th hole at Playa Sayona is just another beauty. You've got the little beach and peninsula look, but this par 3 requires a fantastic golf shot.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
15 feet to the cup. Nice stroke. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Okay, over to 15 we go at Playa Sayona, and it is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
Ooh, big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And with this slim lead, do they have what it takes to get the win?
The 16th hole, we turn away from the ocean, Rich, and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
Looks like about 30 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it is a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Setting up here with a very long putt. So close. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. She's currently in first position. And as you step on the 18th tee at Playa Sayona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
They have this putt to finish their round with the clubhouse lead. She's put a good stroke on this one. Is it going to go down? You beauty! What a putt! Confirmation has come in from the course. The rest of the players have completed their rounds, and that means our featured player has won this event. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.